I felt that was the best rapper alive. And I never even had recorded nothing yet. Oh, man, I hate this hair. I'm sorry. I'm about to pour that shit out. But yeah, I thought I was the best rapper alive before I ever recorded anything. Then I went over there to record with my friends, and I was the second best rapper in the building. My first time rapping in front of people. And we went over there to record. It was my first song ever. It's still up too. It's called I Dare You to Listen. It's on YouTube. The shit got like 100 views though. That was my very first song. Yeah, it's called I Dare You to Listen. It's me and my homeboy. Yeah, and it was like 9 of us. I was the second best rapper out of all of us. Nah, he definitely was better. He had been rapping way longer than me at that point. But nah, I came out though. I knew I was the best. I learned later on that there was other people that had been rapping as long as me and they was good too. But before I just knew. But that's how I had to approach everything. I actually be shocked when people tell me that they don't think they're awesome. Bro, when I talk to people and they don't think they're amazing, I'll be like, really? Now, don't get me wrong. We all have days. You know, like even I have my days where I'll be wondering, am I really as good as people say? Or am I really as good as I think? Like, you know, we all have those days. But to think that shit all the time is crazy to me. So every time I meet somebody that don't think they're the best, they don't think they're the greatest, I'm always a little confused. Like, how do you not think you're the best? I don't even think that's like an ego or being cocky. I just think if you put the work in, you should think you're the best. Like, bro, I put more than 10,000 hours in being a rapper. I've been writing rap since I was a kid. I know as a lyricist, my pen is sharp, sharp, sharp. I get busy. You saw the little thing, you know what I mean? Like, I can sing a little bit, but rapping, just putting the words together, like, bro, I feel I'm one of the best to be doing that shit. And everybody should feel that way. Everybody. We all work. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Everybody's their worst critics. We are. But that's why I be telling people too, though, when they come in here trying to tell me about me, and folks be trying to lecture me, and they be like, yo, you're this, you're that, you're that. I be like, bro, or Miss Lady, there's nothing you can tell me about me that I don't already be thinking anyway. I don't already thought it. I may have dismissed the thought, but I thought that before, whatever you thinking about me. I'm my own worst critic. Trust me, I think about me all the time. For real, man. I genuinely be shocked when people don't think they're the GOAT. Like, that shit is so foreign to me. So, yeah, one day I was with my homeboy, and we saw a homeless dude, and he was like, Mike, that's my biggest fear in life. And I was like, what? He was like, man, I think about that shit all the time, being homeless. That's like my biggest fear. And I was like, really? I was like, bro, I never in my life ever thought that could be like, and I'm not saying it can't, because it can happen to anybody. But I don't walk around dreading it. I never even thought that shit was like, you know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like people's expectations should be higher. I be more like, dog, my biggest fear is dying without accomplishing my goals. That's my biggest fear. Like, it's been my biggest fear since I was a kid. To die before I get to do what I want to do. Oh, man. Before I get to do what I was born to do, that's my biggest fear. It's not fucking, like, I don't know. And I know people, like, their biggest fear is being laughed at and shit. I be like, bro, y'all got to get some better fears. Those ain't nothing. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, you know, I just feel like we got to get some better fears. Gotta get some shit to really be scared of. That's not, yeah, nah, you're not gonna get nothing done being scared of the things people be scared of. And my brother told me, like, yeah, he don't like people laughing at him. I'm like, bro, they laughed at me for everything. Everything they laughed at me. Like, when I was in kindergarten reading and nobody else could read, they beat me up and laughed at me. They said I had Barney underwear, all kind of shit. I kept reading. It beat me. Hey. 5th grade, they laughed at me because I moved to Boston and I was the country kid. Like, I moved back to Boston in 5th grade. They fucking picked on me religiously, bullied me. I stayed being me. And then I got expelled, though, because I was fighting and doing all kind of shit. So we moved down south again. We moved back to Georgia, 6th grade. Same thing. They started picking on me because I had the Boston shit. They said I was going for it. Man, it was crazy. We went back to the town I lived in before we moved. And everybody act like I was a new kid all over again. And it was like, so yeah, 6th grade, I got expelled again. Then we moved back to Massachusetts. So yeah, I told them, bro, they was laughing at me then too. 7th and 8th grade, I came back with all this different lingo and all this shit I learned down south. And it was like, who is this country ass boy? And I just kept on living, bro. You can't live while people laughing at you. You just gotta be ahead. And even like my homeboy said it, like the way rappers was, I used to do like all of the WWE shit, and people would criticize the way that I promoted my music, and now they all do the same thing. Like even like when I started commenting on Facebook, and that's why Facebook pays me too, because I turned Facebook into Twitter. I don't know if y'all noticed, but whenever it's like a news article, there'd be a bunch of like blue check people commenting on bigger people posting shit. Your boy did that. I did that. You can probably still see me doing this sometimes because, you know, they still pay me to do it, so. And they was laughing like that. Man, shit. I'm like, you ever seen The Color Purple? When Oprah be like, and she be like, you told Hopper to beat me? And they did the whole thing, all my life I had to fight. Dog, all my life I had to fight. It's not like we moved to nice neighborhoods. Like, we didn't. I grew up in Mission Hill Projects, then we left there and I moved to Americas. And I was living in the North Side Projects in Americas, which was way worse than Mission. I thought Mission Hill was bad, so I went to Americas. And then we moved to the other North Side America, which was like, it was a little bit nicer, but it was still a shithole. Like, but it was nicer than where it was at before. Cause that first place was all bloods, it was crazy. So yeah, nah, I don't, you know. Now, I've done that before. Yeah. Simple. So yeah, and I always had to fight, bro. And then, I lived in Mission Hill still, but I went to school in Brighton. And when I first started going to school in Brighton, I didn't think that there was like a bunch of, people like me out there. I thought Brighton was nice. Man, bro, they was just as hood as we was out there. They just never reported on it. Because, like if you from Boston, there's 2 hoods out there that's in Brighton. Both of them. And they both be active. They both dangerous. I had no idea. Learned that shit the hard way. Whole life I had to fight, bro. Whole life I had to fight. And then we moved to Lynn. We lived in Lynn. If you know anything about Massachusetts, they call Lynn the city of sin. It's Lynn, the city of sin. You never come out the way you went in. That's what they say about Lynn, son. So yeah, I lived there when I was a teenager too. And that shit was crazy. Like, I had to fight out there. And then we moved back to Americas because my teacher got murdered. Yeah, my high school teacher got murdered. We moved back to Americas. Once again, had to knuckle up again. But I haven't had a fight since I was like 19, 20. It's been a long time. But my whole childhood, dog. My whole childhood from, I'm not going to count 5 years old because at 5, they was just beating me up. I wasn't fighting back. I was getting off the bus and running every day. I used to run for my life, son. To get off and be like, ah. They be chasing the shit out of me, man. I'll see. I've done it before. It's not the first time. Hey, how you doing? They used to chase me down, whoop my ass all the time. All the time. And I told y'all, man, then that summer, my mom told my aunt everything that was happening. She was like, he keeps getting beat up. He keeps this, and that. So my aunt showed me Tupac. My aunt and my uncle showed me Tupac. My aunt, she's like 10 years, 12 years older than me. And so she's my mother's baby sister. Then my uncle, he's like 4 years older than me. So, we all like close in age. They showed me Tupac. So I went back to school in 1st grade. And yeah, man, I never forget, dog. Willie was behind me. He hit me in the back of the head. And all I thought to myself was, Tupac would never take this shit. And I got up on the bus, turned around, and was like, pow! That was my first fight. I was 6 years old. And I ain't ran from nobody since. You can see, ain't no scars on my back. Ain't no scars on my back, baby. They all on the front. I ain't ran from nobody since I was 6 years old. So yeah, I learned at a very young age. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. So yeah, it's been crazy. That's why I be telling people, bro, I be chilling. I don't want no drama. None of that shit. I'm straight. And then I had beef with every fucking rapper throughout my rapping thing. Everybody. If you pick them, I done had beef with them. Everybody from Boston is fucking crazy. I always went into it thinking we was gonna be friends. And then they would always went left. The only people that's my friends are the people that was actually my friends. Every rapper I met and thought we was gonna be friends, we didn't become friends. You can't be friends with people that got the same goal as you. Everybody got the same goal, and there's only so many spots. You can't be friends with people aiming for the same thing as you. It never works out. Is my favorite person still in here? Let me look. I ain't seen her pop up at the bottom in a minute. Hey. Mom's supposed to have a bunch. Oh, where am I from? I'm from Boston, but I live in Atlanta now. I told you I've been going back and forth between Massachusetts and Georgia like my whole life. It's okay. When I stop answering that, don't take it personal. Like really though, don't take it personal. So, anything else y'all want to know? Besides me getting into all the knuckle ups as a kid? I'm definitely no stranger to that shit. So yeah, that's what I learned too. Like, I learned in first grade. That was that day when he hit me and I hit him back, and his reaction compared to mine. That's when I realized I hit harder than people hit me. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm strong as hell. I've been strong as hell, too. Like, my whole life. Ever since I was a kid. Like, people who play sports with me, they'll tell you, bro. We used to play basketball. I was strong as a motherfucker. I've always been strong. Like, crazy strong. Like, I remember when we was 16, my homegirl, she was like 340. Everybody in the neighborhood thought I couldn't pick her up, dog. I bent my knees and was like... Picked her ass up out there on the block in front of everybody. I remember that shit. My mom was mad as hell. It's like, you gonna hurt your back. I didn't though. I hurt my back sleeping on soft mattresses. The irony. But yeah, man, so, yeah. I learned valuable lessons that day. A lot of valuable lessons. That's why I tell people, you always, you gotta defend yourself. You gotta stand up for you. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Nobody. They ain't even gonna bother. But also was the oldest. I didn't have nobody to run to. Like literally. Like all my siblings ran to me. That's why now that we grown and they be talking crazy, I'm like, nah. I remember my little brother, man, he turned 16. He thought I was like, I don't know. He decided he was gonna be a thug. That shit was crazy. And he thought I was gonna be scared of him. I was like, bro, you used to sleep in my bed. Because you was scared of the dark. You didn't want to sleep in the room by yourself. And now you think you gonna bully me? That's insane. That's insane. I'm your big brother. So yeah, tell you, I done had crazy shit, bro. Life has been crazy. Adulthood, childhood, all of it's been crazy. Craziness. Yeah. Nah, my brother asked me that. He was asking me yesterday. He was like, bro, how you always so patient? You be listening to me and this and that. And I told him, because you got to remember, I done been in the craziest, gutterest, trap houses that you could possibly think of. Like, I remember, like, I've been in the craziest places, bro. And then I left those and started working in the nicest $1 billion buildings on Newberry Street. So it's like, I done seen both sides at the extreme. Like, I done been around billionaires, and I done been around the fucking hoodest, craziest gangsters you could think of. So I can pick you up. I can definitely pick you up. Kidding me? Yeah, I can pick you up. I know for a fact I can. Oh, damn, they really just wanted me to sit down, huh? I gotta close the taco. Oh, man. Which one is that? I told y'all, my mom's here today. She was sick, so I gotta. I don't know if that's her or not. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna be live later, so don't be, just watch the show and chill out. But she don't listen to me. She my mother, so I can't really tell her what to do. So I hear her down there on the phone talk about people. She downstairs across she way on the other side of the house. She just loud, man. That's where all my sisters get that shit from. So, yeah. Anything else? Oh, man. I just had to check, make sure he was good. Nothing else? Nothing else? We straight? We good? All good? I'm sorry. And I might get up out of here then since we straight. I go write some stuff. I'll come back. I sit down. I do the live everybody been waiting for. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on YouTube though, cause they ain't really been letting me they ain't been letting me post none of them, dog. They keep blocking the shit. So I gotta look and see. I gotta see. Okay, word. Woo. Alright. Never mind then. She's still here. I hang out for a little bit. But yeah. Oh man. I don't know. My friends got me thinking about the past. Writing all this new stuff got me thinking about the past. Cause I write all my best music when I be reminiscing and thinking about shit. So I'm not good at writing about what I'm going through in the moment. I gotta be over the shit. Then I can tell you about it. Cause if I'm experiencing it, I can't think about it in a way that I can't think about it in a creative way at all. I don't even think about getting out the shit. So yeah. And remember, I'm not doing no sub-only lives until we figure out what's happening with TikTok because nobody can even recharge. So there's no point in having sub-only live and then kicking people out that would normally be with me because they can't do I don't want to be a jerk. So I've been keeping the live open. I feel like it's fair and it's reasonable. Some folks been a little annoyed at me about it, but everybody can't do the thing, man. I don't want to exclude people that would normally be with us. Oh, thank you. I am going to write some more, though. I'm excited. Oh, yes, sir. Yep, just type in Mike Ross. I come up. You can type my name in on most things and I come up, I promise. Even things you wouldn't think I'm on. Just type my name in, I'll probably come up. Bro, I asked ChatGPT if they knew me yesterday, and they did. I was like, holy shit. They gave me a whole list. The songs, the only thing that I didn't like when they list my notable songs, they went by YouTube. I got songs that got way more streams than YouTube views. Not gonna hold you. First to the First got 500,000 plays. That shit, it does good. So, yeah. I was a little confused by that one. But they went by YouTube, so I can't really be, Oh, thank you. Nah, I've been working out. and I've been writing music. I've been working out and I've been writing music. But I wrote some heat yesterday. I feel amazing. I can't wait to do that shit tomorrow. Oh, thank you for listening. I do have to get back in the habit, though, of writing actual songs. So far, I just been I just been rapping start to finish, fucking '09 Lil Wayne. I gotta start making some songs again. But I haven't made an actual song in years, so I gotta get that back. But I also got so much shit I want to say. So I'm just... so much shit I've been waiting to say. So much. Hey, good morning. Oh, thank you. Too excited. Damn. Had me thinking it was gonna be a thing. It was not. But yeah, anything else while we up here? No further questions? Everybody good? Y'all straight? You know, I keep checking. I like to check. I like to double check, make sure everybody good. Damn, I'm still hungry. Hmm. Yeah, I see. I think I might just skedaddle then and go keep writing this shit so I can be ready for tomorrow. Oh, back. Like, back. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get to 35 though. Y'all know I got a thing about it, you know, zeros and fives. So I'm gonna wait till I get to that 5 and I'm gonna press it. I got you. I'll be back, man. When I come back later, I'll do the whole sit down shit. That's straight with everybody. That's cool. I'll do the sit down shit. I know. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here.